What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the AFE cold air intake. That's what I got that's what I installed on my Ram TRX. I mean, let's just go look at it. Truck's on right now. Like I said in the last video, my back screen on my GoPro is not really working too well, so can't really tell exactly what I'm filming, but for the most part, I mean, you can kind of see it. But so this is the cold air intake I got. You can see now, you see the Easter egg of the T-Rex eating the Raptor, and this is what it looks like. So you get to see the air filters through this piece of glass, or plastic, sorry. And then yeah, it took me about like an hour and a half to install this whole thing, but I love the way it came out. And you can still see the Hellcat motor back there. The biggest pain in the ass was actually putting this piece on with like these rivet clips. That was the biggest pain in the ass. Otherwise, everything else was pretty straightforward. It wasn't too bad. So yeah, you can see it there. And I mean, right off the bat, I mean, looks so much better than the stock intake. You had that TRX plastic cover on top of it. Wasn't a big fan of that. As far as temperature, I wish I recorded what the stock was, but I kind of remember where it was at, and it's pretty much almost the same. So as far as like, you know, intake temps, it really is the same thing. So right now, where's the air intake temp? So I'm at 136 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see it there. And honestly, that would probably be where I was if I had the stock intake right now. So I mean, as far as keeping it cooler, it's the same. A lot of people were telling me the TRX stock cold air intake was already great already, just like the exhaust. The only thing you really do get with this is the cooler look, and the supercharger is a bit louder. I mean, it's not crazy. It's not like the B Woody. The only reason I didn't go with the B Woody is because it's just sitting there with like a filter sock, and it just sucks in hot air, and I didn't really want to do that. And plus, like, if you follow me on Instagram, well, actually I did post a video on going on the beach. So this thing, and I plan on taking it off-roading, so that is planned. I'm gonna go with one of my friends that has a Jeep Wrangler, and we're definitely gonna take it off-roading, probably go to like Pennsylvania somewhere and try to do that. But yeah, I mean, I was gonna take it on the beach and stuff, and I just didn't want like sand getting in there and stuff like that, so I figured this was the best option for me. So I'll let you hear what the supercharger sounds like. Like I said, I wish I recorded the stock sounds and stuff like that, so it can kind of be some kind of comparison, but unfortunately I don't have those. But I mean, if you own a TRX already, I mean, you can probably compare between yours and the video. So let me try to set it up over here. To be honest, from sitting in here and just pressing the gas pedal parked, I couldn't tell, because of the Corsa exhaust, I couldn't tell if the supercharger was whining or not. The only time I really hear it is like when I'm driving around. So let me throw the AC on because it's fucking hot, but I'll put it on low. It's 88 degrees, but it's definitely humid. So yeah, so all right, let's go for a drive. Oh, seatbelt, safety first. Yeah, so I mean, I have so much content I want to do. It's just finding the time to do everything. So I'm like I would love to push out like 2 videos a week, but unfortunately I just don't have the time to do that. So I mean, 1 a week. I mean, eventually I will do 2 here and there depending if I have free time. But anyway, let's try to hear the supercharger. So yeah, you can definitely hear the supercharger, and it's definitely more noticeable than stock. I mean, stock I heard it, but it's definitely a little louder with the AFE. which obviously is what I wanted. And I wanted the cooler look. I didn't like the stock intake with you know, the TRX cover on top and stuff like that. So so let me get back on like the main road, but for now, so I got a few questions of like people asking me like where did I get it, how much did I pay for it. So I know AFV has it pretty pricey on their website. I think it's $6.99, don't quote me on that. I know it's something a little pricey, but I ended up finding it on American Trucks. I think it was AmericanTrucks.com, and I think they sell like all kinds of like pickup stuff, like bed covers and all that stuff. And I think I found it on there for, I want to say like 100. I think it was cheaper, and then I found a coupon code that actually worked. So I think I paid like $5.50. You know what? Let me actually look it up, because I don't want to give you guys like made up prices and stuff. I know I paid $5 something, but let me see what AFV has it listed as. Let me try to pull over actually. And then I'll try to turn around. All right, so let me show you. So you can see it here on their website. Damn, they have it listed for $884. That's crazy. I got it with the Pro 5R filters, which is the blue ones. I believe that's the oiled up ones. And then, so they say plus 30% flow increase, plus 28%, plus 28 horsepower, plus 25 pounds of torque. And to be honest, I haven't really noticed like an increase in power or anything like that. I mean, it's just a cold air intake, so I mean, it's not going to be anything crazy. But personally, I haven't noticed any performance gains. Sound wise, you definitely hear more of the supercharger, so I guess that would be because there's more air going in. Come on, guy. I'm not kidding. Have you ever heard a sexier sound than the Hellcat motor super, like, whine, supercharger whine? I mean, oh my god, it sounds so damn good. All right, so we're gonna take it for a quick rip on the highway, and it looks like there is traffic. So typical New York shit over it. Alright, so much for that. Look at this shit. It's only 2 o'clock. Dude. If you're ever thinking about coming to New York, don't do it. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm trying to keep it short, straight to the point. So do I think the AFV cold air intake is worth it? If you want some more sound, yes. If you want it to look cool under your hood, then yes. If you're looking for like, I don't know, extreme supercharger one, then I would go with the B Woody. That one is super loud and you'll definitely get the most supercharger whine. But I like this because it's not crazy obnoxious. Like I love the sound of the supercharger, don't get me wrong, but I don't want it to be obnoxious where it's like, you know, it's so overpowering that it's like, you know, it's too much. So yeah, so I'm loving the intake. Like I said, I wouldn't pay the price that AFV has it on their site. I mean, I think that's crazy expensive. I don't know the hell spending 800 and whatever it was dollars. Definitely look on other websites, look for sales, look that way, and yeah, I would get one. So I don't know, I mean, I have a bunch of content. I'm just trying, like, I made lists of like what I wanted to do, and I'm trying to just slowly knock everything off. I wish I had the more time to just, you know, film as much as possible, but unfortunately I just don't have the time. But yeah, so I mean, definitely stay tuned. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I appreciate all you guys. If you're new here, definitely hit the subscribe button, and I'll definitely catch you guys on the next video. Peace.